guys, welcome to today's video. My name is Ajane and this is a continued video for a work week, well, from a work week in my life. I ended up just separating the video because Friday ended up being a lot of footage and I didn't want to have to cut anything. So I hope that you guys enjoyed. I will link the other video, work week in my life, down below, and I'll also put it in the cards above. But I hope that you guys are doing well and I hope you enjoyed the video. Okay, so I am clocking in now. It's a little bit before 9, so I started my shift, and then what I do is I will turn my Skype on, and it does allow people to know that I am available to reach. I'm working right now. So then I go through my emails to check to see if there's been any changes, any updates, and then I'm gonna open up Epic because that's what my hospital uses for like the census and charting and things like that. So open up that, my email, and then I'm also gonna open up Workday because that's what my company uses to like go through benefits, to submit time, to request time off, to check your like anything related to the job. So I'm going to also check some things today. I need to check how many hours I've already worked this week because I've worked Monday through Thursday and I didn't do 4/8, so I would have been done with my schedule. But I know that I have a few staff messages to go through today, which is like what we get from the other clinics that we aren't necessarily in person for. So we get referrals from like the physicians, so the MDs, the nurses, nurse practitioners, about a patient that they've engaged with, and they need some type of like social work services or follow-up. So I have 3, really 4. I've been trying to get in contact with this teen pregnancy, but I haven't been successful in doing that and communicating with her. And then I have 3, so me and my coworker just need to navigate how to divide it up if she already hasn't like started it. We typically don't start doing like making calls to these patients until about 9:30 because in the mornings people's schedules are pretty chaotic and they don't like, even though I'm starting work at 8 and most people do, like you want to get settled in and people have school, like take their kids to school and stuff. So we try to be like a little bit better about like doing it later on in the morning or like around lunchtime so that people can have the opportunity to kind of like settle into their day. So what I'm gonna do is check my clinic's closed, so I don't have to worry about like necessarily patients, but they also updated our system and it's just like throwing me off. Like I just have to get used to this and have to like customize it to something that I like because this is just not gonna work out for me. Okay, so I technically have a baby in the hospital, but I don't do discharge anymore, and maybe I need to like update you guys. I don't know if I have already, but I think I probably do need to do like a video of like the changes that the changes that I've had working. So yeah, I need to do that, but I don't do the discharge anymore. But I like to like occasionally pop in and check in and see how the baby's doing. The mom's able to still visit, so I haven't really heard from her, but yeah, it seems like baby's doing okay. Baby might be ready for discharge soon. So I just like check the most recent pediatric notes and see how the baby's doing. And so I'm just like updated. And then we also have this Teams document that we typically update, but I haven't updated it or checked it in a week because I haven't had any like new deliveries. So I probably need to check that today. And then I also I'm responsible for like sending everybody in the hospital and my clinic the estimated delivery dates. And we're like a little bit before halfway through the month. So I like to go through any of our new patients and check their delivery date and then add them to the list of like when they're supposed to deliver so that it's like constantly updated. So I need to do that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get a pen and paper because I'm that girl. I like to like write things down. Like although I have a computer, I can like open up a document or notes tabs. I like to write things down. So I'm gonna do that, and then I'll check back in with you guys in a little bit. Okay, so I need to do the EDD list. Check email. I need to add the moms on there. I need to check teams. I need to check Monday schedule. What else did I say I needed to do? I kind of need to edit my census. I need to go through the staff message. I think that's all I need to. What else did I say, guys? Help me remember. I need to follow up with this organization to see if my patient's established. And yeah, oh, I need to check workday. And then I need to submit my time. Yep, I think that's it. If we need to add some things, we will, but here's the to-do list. Like I said, I need to add the EDDs, I need to check my email, I need to check Teams, I need to check Monday schedule, I need to edit my census and try to figure that out. I may not be able to accomplish that exactly today, but I need to go through staff messages, I need to follow with this organization for my patients, I need to check workday, and I need to submit my time at the end of the day. So that's what we got going for today. I'm gonna try to be as still as possible. So over here in the top corner to the right, you'll see 3 staff message, and those are messages sent to us by the physician. Try not to show a lot of information. So over here, you'll see my messages. So this is patient calls, staff messages, TC charts, which means that they were in the patient's chart and then they sent it to us. And then messaging routing, and then my chart message, which means that the patient is in their chart on their like phone or computer or whatever, and they sent us a message to follow up. And I really do need to go through and clean these because I don't have 29 staff messages anymore. Like, I've just been kind of lazy and neglecting cleaning them. So I need to go through that as well. But like, this is what it looks like. And then you can see your sent messages and your completed work. So once I, completed, I think I've done like 25 of these, then it goes into completed work, and then I could always kind of like check back if I need to, I think up into a year. So that's what this looks like in my in basket, which is the staff message. So that's what that looks like for those of you who haven't seen it before. And then also right here is like what I use the most. This is the calendar for my clinic to see like who is in clinic, like the scheduling. And then this is the staff message button right here. And then that is the bubble for if we have a patient. Sorry guys, I'm trying to like I said, I'm having issues focusing today. That little bubble right here is saying that like someone from within the hospital has a conversation with me and they're trying to let me know something. And then that is like the beds available within the whole hospital. And that is the census right here. So that's what we're looking at right now. So I'm gonna Skype my coworker. I'm already at 31 hours. I kind of worked a little over yesterday on accident. Well, yeah, on accident. I had a patient who ended up taking a lot of my time, so I need to get a lot of stuff done within an hour, which is probably what happened. I probably need to work at least 2 hours today. I didn't even see that coming. I also want to check to see how much time I've accumulated for, paid time off. I actually had to use an hour last week because your girl got a little overwhelmed. I was like having a bad anxiety day and I just logged off. I was like, hey, it's too much going on in my personal life, it's too much going on at work. It was like nothing urgent, it was just like a lot at one time. Like everybody's messaging me, I was like, you know what? I can't. And it's okay. It's okay for you to make that decision that sometimes your mental health is more important than everything that's going on. Because even if I would have stayed that hour, I would have been so stressed out, so overwhelmed, I probably wouldn't have been as productive as I needed to be. So I'm telling you to give yourself grace and to give yourself permission whenever you feel like you need time off, and to not like don't stress yourself out. especially over these jobs, like I know that we want to help people, and I get like so much joy and happiness from helping other people and seeing other people like being able to get the things that they need, whether that be mentally, emotionally, physically, financially. Like I love to see like the community coming together and helping out, or like a patient feeling liberated, or just seeing. But sometimes like it can get a lot, and working in a hospital system, it can be a lot of people trying to connect you to the same patient or to different patients, and you need to be like in 5 different places, but you're only one person. And so I just had like so much going on in my personal life, and then also had so much going on at work, but all of it was just like manageable if I just took a step back. So I just took the hour off and like used my PTO, which is fine. Like I said, like it wasn't urgent or anything. It was just like I just need this for myself. So I did that, and I wanted to share that with you guys, because there'll be days where you shouldn't go to work or you shouldn't stay at work, and that's okay. There's one patient who specifically requested to speak to social work, which it happens, but it doesn't happen that often. So I'm interested to see like what her needs are. She requested to speak to social work, and they believe that it's like looking for housing. I hate the housing issue. Like I always feel so bad because I literally can't help them unless they're homeless, basically. Like you have to be like homeless in order for these resources to help you, or like housing just sucks. Like there's so many issues and so many flaws with the housing system and resources, and I know that some people are genuinely trying to help, but then there's other people who are like I had a conversation like, why did you decline my patient from coming into your services? And they're like, we can't fit her needs. I was like, so should I start referring people to you? No, we just can't fit her. What does that mean? And it's like, she was talking like such like a politician, like slow, and like she was thinking very hard about like her response. I'm like, we're just talking about Willis. Like, ooh. So I don't want to deal with the housing stuff today. I've dealt with a lot of housing issues, and it's so sad because we don't have enough resources to meet everybody's housing needs, and it makes me freaking angry. But then we have a domestic violence. And then we have food stamps and WIC. So yeah, let me text but message my coworker, because like I said, I'm on a time crunch. If I gotta be working, I am not gonna be working. Okay, so I checked Workday. I checked my email. I need to check Teams. That's quick. So let's open up Teams. Microsoft Teams. I'm still getting used to Microsoft Teams. It's definitely been a learning curve for me, but we're making do. We're making it happen. And then I also want to film another video today, so I need to like write notes about that. It's gonna be up before this, so I would link it in the cards. I was a guest speaker, a panelist at a conference for the Hospital Association from Missouri, and it was fun. And I think that was either it was like my third or fourth time being a guest speaker or like a featured speaker for something, and it wasn't like YouTube related or associated. It was just because like I'm the bomb. Okay, so let's check that off, because I checked Teams. It's nothing new going on with that. I do need to add a patient eventually. I think she is scheduled to deliver next week, so I'll just add her. And there's my coworker. I feel like I've taken a lot of these staff messages lately, girlfriend. So, but I don't really know. I need to keep better track. I need to keep better track of like all the patients that I see too, because I don't know. I feel like I get a lot of them, but not because like she necessarily pushes them on me, but like because I feel like I don't. But then I'm like, how are all these patients mine today? So I haven't gotten a call. I'm gonna call this patient and see what I can do. So I'll check back with you guys afterwards. Guys, my back is killing me today. I think I'm gonna go get a heating pad and put that on because I can't even function. It hurts so bad. It hurts so bad. Okay, so I made the initial contact for those 2 patients. My coworker's gonna reach the 3rd. So right now I'm just cleaning out the queue. For these other patients. Some of them I haven't talked to, so I just need to make sure that my coworker made some type of contact, because sometimes when we get a lot of staff messages, they do slip through the cracks. But it looks like we both tried to make contact with her, and then it looks like she was also contacted by labor and delivery, so she had a baby already. Oh no. Wait. Oh, this was like took another one. Wait. Oh wait, my coworker did try to talk to her. Okay, perfect. It's just like my encounters come up blue, so I have to like look really hard for my coworkers. Picture. I checked to see. Oh, she's been contacted. She's been seen by a social worker. Okay. So she's been assisted, so I can take her off. Okay. Behind it. Attempted to reach out to the ladies that I was responsible for following up, but I haven't heard anything back as of yet. I also cleared out my staff messages, so now we are good to go. I have one who didn't answer my call last week, so I'm gonna try to reach her Monday. You know, give her a solid week. I'm trying to reach out to her Monday, and these other 2 are like more urgent needs, like more urgent. But I'm gonna make a little coffee because I'm not really a coffee drinker, guys. I'm more of a matcha and tea girl, but I have a cold brew that I buy, La Crombre, I think that's how you say it, and I bought that a few months ago, but now it's about to expire soon, before the end of the month, so I'm just gonna finish that off. Because coffee for me is like a laxative, so I try not to have it like at work. I don't drink it at work typically. If I need like a little boost, then I will do like a tea or matcha or energy drink. Okay, some of these others. Oops. Cleared out a lot of the queue, and we're down to like 4 staff messages. So the 2 that I'm responsible for, the one that I have to follow up for, and then the one my coworkers working on. I didn't want to check it off just yet. So I am done with that. I did reach out, so I just need to write my notes about that. What we're gonna do is we're gonna check it off. I did that. So next, it's going through the schedule from this last 2 weeks just to make sure that I have all of the new patients added to the EDD. Okay guys, so I just got off the phone with one of the staff messages to follow up. I'm gonna read you this message that they sent me. So the patient's requesting to speak to a social worker about how to obtain food stamps. So I call her, I'm like, hey, they told me that you were interested in like trying to figure out how to obtain food stamps. So I wanted to see if I can provide you with assistance or like directions on how to do that. And she's like, I already have food stamps, and I told them that I just need to see if I needed to get more, and they said that I could. Well, she said that they told her that there was a way that she could get more. So I was like, well, if they knew a way, I don't know why they wouldn't share that with you. Why would they just like send you home without giving you the information and then tell me to contact you? Because I don't know any other way for you to get more food stamps other than doing it legally, like letting them call in the office and letting them know if there's been any like job change or like income change, and or if you are homeless or in between housings, you know, living in a hotel. I think they make adjustments in that sense, in that area. So it's like those are really like the only two scenarios where, like, obviously there's different like subcategories within it, but those are the only two scenarios that I know that it can impact your food stamp amount, like how much you're allotted. So we talked about that. I told her that like I can share like different food pantries as well in her area code, so she was open to that. So that's what I'm gonna do now, and then I'm gonna write my note and check her off. And then it's 10:18 right now, so we've made some leeway. I just finished making or updating the list for the EDDs. I had about 5 new patients that I added onto that, so I'm going to check that off my list. And then I did send a text message to the other staff message that I was supposed to get in touch with. And I'm gonna see if she texts me back, and I'm probably gonna call her once I finish this note and see if I can get in contact with her that way. And then while we're on here, let's just go ahead and check Monday's schedule, so I can check that off too. And that's my coworker messaging me. It doesn't look like that I have to be in until about 1, and this patient, she never comes. So I don't know. I might.
Spoiler alert, the patient didn't show, but I still ended up going to work earlier because I had a patient in the hospital and it was a hot mess express. It will be in the next video, so make sure that you stay tuned for that.
And I could do it, but we'll see. Let me check Tuesday. Tuesday is when a lot of my patients are coming, so I might work from home Monday. That'll be exciting. That'll be fun. And then I need to try to edit. Oh, I need to send those really sensitive information to the organization. So it's 10:21 now, and let's finish. Just hopefully I can get done by 11:15. Okay. Break. Let me write this note.
Okay guys, so I'm pretty much done with my day. I tried to fix my census. It's still not where I want it to be, but we've made some progress. So I'm gonna check that off my list, and now I'm gonna log out and then submit my time. But that pretty much concludes this video. I did everything on my checklist. Only thing is I have to follow up with that one staff message, that one patient who didn't respond to my text message or answer my phone call. So I just have to check in with her. We did get an additional staff message, but my coworker is going to take that one. I did send her some resources to assist with the process. But yeah, I'm done. Thank you guys so much for watching. I haven't done a work from home blog since 2022. So that tells you just like, it's been a while. It's been a long time. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. I hope that you guys are safe and you're doing well. Until the next video, be safe. Bye.